LeBron calls NBA courtside fan Karen and a bitch, but hopes more fans come back to NBA games because he misses the interactions. This is a wonderful self-own from the king, perhaps, but this is what happened recently in Atlanta. According to LeBron and his media allies, LeBron was just playing a game and he was insulted by a fan. He insulted the fan back. The fan's wife stood up for her husband and everyone got kicked out. And then later on, he called the woman a Karen and other things online. And the woman said that he called her a bitch. Of course, the lasting message from this, for everyone, at least the way the media and LeBron spins it, is this is part of good interactions with fans, and we should want more of them. I don't know. I know this is good for content creators, but for the average person like you and I, does this really make you want to go to an NBA game? Do you want to go somewhere where you're ridiculed and insulted for what you say and ridiculed online without any chance to defend yourself, at least nationally? And how is it that someone who makes a living entertaining people can insult the very people he's there to entertain? Psalm 36. For in his own eyes he flatters himself, too much to detect or hate his sin. That applies to LeBron, that applies to Keith, that applies to you and me. That in our own minds and hearts, we can flatter ourselves thinking, well, it's their fault, it's their issues, it's their things. In fact, without the standard of God's word, I am always going to flatter myself because I am told I deserve it. Before his own eyes, he flatters himself too much to detect or hate his own sin. The reason that we don't go on a limb away from God's word is because this is what our nature will lead us to. God's word brings us reality. It tells us what we really need. It shows us the true direction in this world. If you listen to the Instagram of the world, well, then call anybody what you want to call them. And if they attack you, oh, I'm just a horrible victim. But according to God's word, you actually see your own haughtiness, your own sin, and we can detect it, and then we can hate it.